Alright, so real quick, just because it says down payment assistance or first time homebuyer program doesn't mean that it's a good thing and doesn't mean that you should automatically use it. Did you know that using one of these programs could actually cost you more money in the long run as opposed to if you didn't use one? One of the most common questions I get are centered around down payment assistance and first time homebuyer programs. And I get quite a few. A good amount. And I can understand why. Because the down payment is one of, if not the biggest obstacle when it comes to actually trying to get that house that you want. So in this week's 2-Minute Tuesday, we're going to break that down exactly. Why you should or should not use one of these programs to help you purchase your first home. Now, there's tons of options out there when it comes to first time homebuyer programs and down payment assistance. I mean, just to name a few, there's FHA, VA, NACA, Chase Dreammaker, Bank of America Affordable Loan Solutions, Home First Down Payment Assistance, and the list goes on. The main thing to understand is that it's not a one size fits all. You really want to do your research or work with an experienced realtor in your area that could guide you best to what best fits your situation. Everyone's situation is different, so what may work for someone else may not necessarily work for you. There's a lot of factors that go into choosing these programs, such as credit score, income, location, the type of property you want. Sometimes even your occupation plays a role in which program is best for you. So what are some things that you should look out for when it comes to choosing these programs? I'd say number one would be the interest rate. What kind of rate are they giving you using this program versus the traditional buyer who's putting down 5, 10, or even 20% down? For example, let's say you find one of these programs that gives you the option of only putting down 1%. So you find a house for $500,000, that means you only have to put down $5,000. That's a down payment. But in exchange for this money, they're going to give you a rate of 4.5% instead of the typical 3.125%. That means that at 4.5%, you're paying closer to $2,500 in principal and interest versus what you would have been paying closer to around $2,000 at 3.125%. Also, over the life of the loan at 3.125%, you're paying around $260,000 in interest, and at 4.5%, you're paying closer to $400,000 in interest. That's a difference of roughly $140,000. So now you gotta think about, was that $5,000 introductory rate down payment worth it? Now, the second thing that you may want to look into when trying to decide which program to use are the terms. Does it require you to live in a property for a certain amount of time? Some programs require 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. Some even require the entire life of the loan. Is that something you're prepared to do? And number 3 is the down payment, of course. Is it down payment assistance in the sense of a loan, or is it down payment assistance in the sense of a grant that you don't have to pay back? This is a big difference. So if you don't comply with their terms, they may require you to pay back the money that they lent you initially. And is that something you're prepared to do as well? So these are a few things that you should keep in mind when choosing a program that works best for you. And don't just think about the moment right now, think about the long term as well. So good luck. See you in the next video. Peace. I don't know if 2-Minute Tuesday is gonna ever be 2 minutes.